What's going on, man? So we back at it. Sosa DTV. You already know I'm in the city. Feel me? Living life. How life is good right now for me. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about if you like my last episode, make sure you do hit the subscribe and the thumbs up on it. Make sure you do follow K Frog TV. If you don't have my Instagram, it's fresh to death, fresh2_death 8732. Again, it's fresh2_death 8732. That's my Instagram. So please, hit the follow button and keep you posted on these episodes. I'll be posting on these channels. So today we're going to be talking about an episode I had at Santa Rosa, CI, which that's a facility that is located in Milton, Florida, which is normally located near Pensacola, I would say. So it's kind of like very, very far. That prison is a CM camp. Well, CM, I'm pretty sure all you guys, I got the glasses on. I'm feeling a little glassy today, you know what I'm saying? So, all you guys, if you watch my videos, my previous videos, you would know what a CM camp is. CM camp, for those who don't know, stands for closed management. It's a more restrictive confinement prison. So it's prison inside a prison. So that is also a CM camp. So I was there in 2018. So my bunkie was at AB. He was a white dude. A dude, I'm not going to say his name, but he was a white dude. He was an Aryan Brotherhood. And very cool guy. Very, very, very cool. Very cool guy. Very respectful. Got all that racist shit. Apologize about the light. I know it's pretty bright. He's done all that racist shit though. He was, he was a little racist, but he wasn't like, to the next level with the shit. He was like, he just was fucked up by his race, just like I'm fucked up by my race, just like blacks are fucked up about their race, So the whole problem starts because this is after we get transferred from FSP, which was my previous camp. We get transferred from there to this facility. But due to us being transferred, it was 50 of us who got transferred. So our property, they had to inventory our property. By them having to inventory our property, imagine how long it would take to inventory 50 inmates' properties. You know what I'm saying? So after like couple weeks, I'll say like 3 weeks, people started snapping, like, what the fuck's wrong with our property? Like, why are we not having our property? And they weren't really, the officers weren't really trying to do shit about it. They were more like, we don't really give a fuck about this shit. So like 30 something days passed. So during inspection day, which is once a week, everybody decides to kick the door when the warden is in the dorm. Everybody decides to kick the door, get up, not listen. So the officers come with a bullhorn. They come with a bullhorn, and they make first they gave everybody a final order. They told everybody, cease your behavior. If you don't cease, chemical agents will be applied. Chemical agents, of course, is the pepper spray they carry, the mace that they carry on their hip. That's the chemical agent. It's technically not mace because mace is made out of peppers. So is pepper spray is made out of pepper. And what they use is not made out of pepper. It's actually made in a laboratory out of chemical. That's why it's called chemical agent. The chemicals they use is a whole bunch of chemicals which make one chemical called MK9. But they also have different stages of the chemical agent, where they have MK4, MK10, MK11, which is different stages of of chemical agents that they created in a laboratory. So it's actually not pepper spray, it's not mace, it's actually what is called as chemical agent. So so further on, the major, the lieutenants and the captains, they come back with the warden, and everybody's kicking the door, and they come back with a bullhorn, and they give a final order. Like, everybody sees your behavior. If you continue, chemical agents will be applied. Which, if you watch my previous videos, you will know, how the final orders work. That they give you a final order. If you disobey, they hit you with the chemical agents, and blah blah blah, the extraction team, and blah blah blah, so on, so on. So I remember that my bunkie got up to piss while they were doing that, and the major was walking by our door, and he told my bunkie, "Sit your ass." My bunkie had finished pissing, and he went to wash his hands, because that was a big rule that when he came in, I made to him about cleaning the sink, flushing while peeing, and washing your hands every time. Those were the rules. Those were the only rules I had. So we made that very clear. He was washing his hands, and next thing you know, fucking the major comes to the door and tells him, "Sit your ass down." So my bunkie tells him, "Sir, listen, I'm trying to talk to you about my property." So the major tells him, my bunkie tells the major, "Sir, I'm trying to talk to you about my property." The major tells him, "I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down before I light your ass up." So my bunkie tells him, "Who the fuck you talking to?" "I'm fucking 1-2, bro, from the West Coast. I'm AB to the core." So the major fucking he smiles, and he goes, "Yeah." So my bunkie takes out his dick. He, not in front of me, because I was on my bed, but because the door stood right next to the toilet, he stood on the toilet and waved his dick and like towards the door where he can see it, not me. He had his back towards me. So when I found out what he did, I was like, "Yo, why the fuck you did that shit?" If you guys remember my last story, when I told you guys what happened to me when I told the officer to suck my dick, it was like, you just showed him your dick? You really did that. You snapped for real. So I told him, "Bro, get ready, because these officers are going to come back and they're going to fuck us up." So he's like, "Nah, they ain't going to do shit. I'm killer, gorilla, you know what I'm saying? 1-2, AB to the core, West Coast, you know what I'm saying? I got spider webs on me," all that shit he was talking. Big swastika on his back. And next thing you know, he hears chains. He's standing on the door. And I start, no, before he hears the chain, he's standing on the door. And I start grabbing my sheets and wetting them and getting my clothes, wrapping them up, and getting right before I get sprayed. He's asking me, "What am I doing?" So I tell him, "What do you mean, what am I doing?" I'm getting right. What are you talking about?" He tells me, "Man, they ain't gonna do nothing." I say, "All right." I told him, "Better get right." Like 2 seconds later, he goes, "Hold on." He's looking through the door. They got a shield, and they got chains. I said, "Bro, they coming, bro. Tighten up." He's like, "Nah, they ain't gonna spray us. I'ma fucking go psych." I go, "That shit don't work here, homie." When they get to the door, they start chaining the door up. They chain the door from one handle to your neighbor's handle, so they can open it a little bit, but not too much. You get what I'm saying? So it'll be chained up, because the handles sit across from each other. This door opens this way, but this door opens this way. Give me a second. So yeah, so the one door opens this way, the other door opens this way, and they just lock it up, so when you open this door, it doesn't open all the way, it just opens and it's tied up to this door. So they come and tie the door, and he's like, oh, I want to go psych. I got a psychological emergency. I want to kill myself. So the major's not trying to hear it. You know, he just, all you hear is roll door 3106. And he rolls the door, and I'm already covered up. He sprays him. He starts coughing up a fucking storm. I'm already like a little vet at the shit a little bit. So I start, you know, doing my little routine that I normally do. I'm not coughing, but he so wet with the shit, he tried to come next to me, and I started coughing because he's standing right fucking next to me. Like, why you standing next to me? You know what I'm saying? Get your ass from around me. So he starts telling me, Bunky, are you ready to submit? Because I can't take the gas. So I say, hold on. You was talking that gorilla killer shit. You was talking that savage life shit. You was saying, you know, I know every real ABs, you know what I'm saying? You was talking that AB shit. You got gas one time and you want to cuff up? So I was like, hell nah. We ain't cuffing up, we gonna go all 3 rounds. He like, okay, nah, man, I don't think I can make it. I'm finna cuff up. I tell him, don't do it. Don't do it. So they come back. The major asks him, are you ready to submit to hand restraints to take a decontamination shower? He says, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do that. So I tell him, don't cuff up. Don't cuff up, bro. Don't cuff up. And he cuffs up. No, they tell him, strip down to your boxers. He strips. As soon as he strips, the major goes, roll door 3106. He sprays him again. Butt ass naked. Butt ass naked. He sprays him. He was in his boxers, but he made him strip down all the way and spread his ass cheeks and all that, and then sprayed him. So this nigga start dying. This cracker start dying for real now. He screaming, I can't breathe, I'm dying. So I'm telling the major, man, hey, for real, he can't take the shit. I can take it, he can't take it though. You need to let him out. He can't take this shit. The major tells me, shut your ass down. So I'm like, all right, man, I ain't got no beef with you. Fuck that shit. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get off this shit. Fuck that shit. I sit down. So they come back. They cuff him up, take him out, cuff me up. At the end of the day, they come back and tell me, you know, thank you for, you know, not giving us a hard time. I said, I wasn't giving you no hard time from the beginning. Y'all wasn't gonna beat him up though. As much as I was mad at him for getting sprayed like that, y'all wasn't gonna beat him up, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna approve of that. But, so, they take me to the decontamination shower first. You know, they treat me like, you know, okay, you give us no trouble, so you can go first. Which I wasn't even sprayed. I was just, you know, burning a little bit from the overspray. And then they took him. When I seen him, man, he was fucked up, man. He, not physically, but from the spray. They hit him up so good. He was leaning sideways like this. And he was like redder than a bitch, like a tomato. So when they put us back in the room, he was shaking. He was shaking. He was like, damn, man, I could run the team, but I can't do the gas. And his nervous system was like shock. It was like he was going in shock. He was like, and then he was like, man, I just gotta take a shit. So I fucking cover myself. He take a shit. He say, man, damn, I fucked up the toilet. This nigga took so much shit, he fucked the toilet up. He was so scared, he literally shitted. Literally. So, like, then the major came back. Major say, what's up? He say, you know what the cracker tell the major? He say, you did that, bro. You did that. He daps him up and shit. And then, so we didn't have our mats, right? We didn't have our mats because they treated us like players. They didn't even put us on property restriction. They just, like, you know, when you do that shit to them crackers, you show them your dick, or you tell them suck your dick, or you spit on them and shit like that, they take that shit personal, you feel me? Like, just like you would. Like, if somebody do some shit like that to you, you'll take that shit personal. I know me. Like, if somebody tell me suck your dick, what? You play. You know what I'm saying? Suck your who? You snap. You know what I'm saying? I don't say shit like that. I do, and if I do say it, it's war. I'm ready to die about that shit. So, I don't think he really knew what he was doing. You feel me? Like, by him saying them words, I really don't think he knew what he was doing. Because some niggas be saying words like, I be hearing niggas be talking, niggas be calling each other fuck niggas and everything. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that fuck nigga, he's my dog though, he a fuck nigga though. How he your dog and he a fuck nigga though? Like, what you mean? How that work out? He your dog, but you a fuck nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga, but you my dog. What's up, bitch? What's up, bitch ass nigga? I don't be talking like that, so I don't think he really knew what he was doing when he do that shit like that. So he told him he did that, you know, he came back. Then they didn't give us our mats. So I start snapping on the crackers now. Now I'm already hyped. I start snapping. Hey, what's up, my nigga? I ain't scared. Let's go. We got 2 more rounds. Let's get it. Da-da-da-da-da. Y'all niggas bring us our mat. We're going to run that shit. So I bucked the flap. They open our flap to feed us. I stuck my hand out the flap. I was saying, y'all ain't closing this shit till we get our mats. So they turn off our water in the room. Oh, y'all not going to have no water then. We like, fuck that shit. So they come back. The lieutenant comes back. She's like, what the fuck wrong with you? I'm like, man, where our mat at, man? We ain't on strip. Where our mat? We ready to get gas. But the officer who was there, he was like, you want to get gas? Watch tomorrow, round 2. Wait for tomorrow, round 2. So I'm like, all right, say no more, bitch ass cracker. Round 2, round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 88, bitch. Give a fuck. So he like, man, you tripping, bro. I'm like, man, fuck that. Give me my 2 rounds right now. And they fucking keep the mat. So they like, nah, we gonna give you the mat, Sosa, just chill. I'm like, man, it's either give me the mat in the next 30 minutes or we gonna rock. So 30 minutes pass, I start kicking the door. Boo, 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 boo. My bunkie, he's shitting on himself. He like, bro, please don't get us gas no more. I can't take no more of that shit, but please. I'm like, bro, you gotta eat this shit, bro. So they come through. They like, chill out. We got the mats right here for you. They rolling the mats in. They roll the door. They like, man, back up. They throw 2 mats in there and shit. And I tell my bunkie, man, don't ever do that shit again. He's like, bro, I ain't never gonna tell the CEO that shit ever again. So, you know, you gotta watch the whole point of this story, right? It's a short story. It's just a little, you know, it's late night. I'm in Miami, I'm in the city right here, you know. Look, you know what I'm saying? Watch how I move, you know. I'm in the city, that's Miami, downtown right there. So, oh shit. Give me a second. Oh shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, you gotta, the whole point of the story is you gotta watch what you say in life. Because in life, some people might take something more serious than others. For example, just because you spit in somebody's face, don't mean that person gonna spit in your face back. You know what I'm saying? If you slap somebody in the face, that don't mean that person gonna slap you back. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect, it's not tick for tack no more. This world done evolved to something else. This generation done changed. So it's never gonna be tick for tack no more. You punch me, you might not get a punch back, you know? You might get a punch and something else with it. That's how it goes now, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta watch what you say in this world. For example, that dude with the story I just told y'all, with that, he said what he said and then showed what he showed, got him in that smoke he got, and look, he shitted himself. He shitted himself. So sometimes you gotta watch what you say, cause one mistake could get you killed. You know what I'm saying? A lion makes one mistake and it costs him his life. You know what I'm saying? Make the wrong decision, it costs him his life. Say the wrong things in life, it costs you your life. So this world's crazy like that. So that's the message for today. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. You subscribe to the channels. Make sure you follow K-Frog TV. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at fresh2_def8732. I'll be uploading more videos pretty soon. Y'all keep watching it, and I'm going to keep y'all posted.